E arotahi ana ngā kai whakaora ki te pokapū o te taone, engari, kua tahuri ke ngā prihimana ki ngā rohe o waho i te taone. Ko te wahapū pukumahi o Lyttleton, te wāhi i hua ake ai te rū whenua. I reira a Carmen Parahi i ngā rānei, a nei te pūrongo mo te whawhai a taua hapori, kia ora ai.
These are the first images of Lyttleton just after the earthquake struck. We're in Lyttleton, the epicentre of Canterbury's devastating earthquake. Hit hard, there's major damage everywhere. 2 people were killed in the hills behind me. We're going to talk to locals and find out how they're dealing with the earthquake's aftermath.
Devastation, really.
What was the feeling when you were in that very tall building?
Very freaky, very freaky. It's a well-built building, man. That thing was swaying maybe 1.5 metres, you know. It was really heaving. Lyttleton as it was won't be anymore. That's for real.
We're going to get the teams together first and then we'll get you out.
Okay, good as go.
The Defence Force assisted emergency services to secure the town. They were in port when disaster struck.
Yeah, there's my car. What was my car?
Locals were still rebuilding from September's original quake.
We were just so confident of a rebuild and a restoration. And to take a look at this and what's happening around the whole building, I don't think there'll be much that can be done to salvage or to save or to restore the tune.
When Christchurch city collapsed, many of Lyttleton's 3,000 residents were stuck there. Most hiked 13 kilometres from the city and climbed the steep bridle path to get home.
People from the cruise ship walking back over as well to try and meet up with the cruise ship. But most of them were locals trying to get home to their kids and their family. Oh, I see buildings and that broken, but I don't see the people broken. And I think that's what makes a community.
In Rapaki, a small settlement west of Lyttleton, boulders destroyed homes.
Come on then. Okay. Welcome to my beautiful trashed home.
The reason why you're at the wharenui.
Marae,
Yeah.
What you see here in the lounge and in the kitchen.
So it just happened and you just left?
We all just left and went to the Marae. All our tupuna were looking after us last night. We all stayed in here. We've got babies, Irishmen, Scotchmen, everybody from Rapaki. We were all absolutely shocked to pieces. We were all good at cover-ups and the only way I can cover it up is work. But I know we're all suffering with shock. We won't go home and touch our houses because we're all too frightened to go home.
While we were there, police warned residents to leave their homes on the western side of the settlement, or they would all be forced to leave Rapaki. Christchurch's eastern suburbs were hit hard. Cars sucked into roads, mud and sewerage, a dangerous mix coating everything. In Aranui, one of the poorer parts of the city, they're feeling forgotten.
They've got nothing for us here in Aranui to use the toilets, which is not good, because everybody needs to go to the toilet. We've got no power, we've got no water.
Water's gold now, bro. Yeah, I know.
We've got no phone, so we're relying on the payphone.
Most were phoning social services for help.
Just trying to get on to getting some cash so we can get out of here and get to somewhere safe. For us beneficiaries, I think we should get more, definitely. For me, unfortunately, my rent came out, which I was pretty angry about because I can't live at my house anyway, so I was cut short of heaps of money. We want out of here. I want to keep my kids safe, get us back to normality, kind of, or try, and then hopefully come back when it's settled.
Good Samaritans were doing the work of authorities when we talked to residents.
I heard a plea from a mother last night saying that they were in the thick of it and the kids were hungry. So we haven't got water and stuff, but I said to Paul today, I just want to get some sausages and juice.
Thank you.
And then my mother got evacuated from a rest home, and they pitched in and gave the fruit that they had left, and I thought, yeah, we'll make it here anyway. I just wish that people would flood and help the east side a lot more. You know, I don't know. Might be all about socio-economics, low-income earners, housing problems, all those issues are the issues that John Key's brought up. Well, hey, okay, John, whatever, we just need a couple of toilets.
So we took Joanne's wish and headed to Cal's Stadium Welfare Centre a few blocks away to ask Prime Minister John Key why there wasn't much help for the east side.
The number one focus has clearly been search and rescue, but obviously we need to provide support for people. It's really critical we get sewage and water and power back operational. Jerry's working on that at 100 miles an hour, as are all of the relevant sort of organisations that can help us. But we are going to have to ask people to have as much patience as they can. Hopefully we're providing them as much support as we can in terms of food and these sorts of centres, but look, obviously we need to try and get a more permanent solution for them, but that's going to take a little bit longer.
Nice to meet you.
We weren't allowed inside the stadium, but we got one shot before our camera was thrown out. Inside, hundreds needed help looking for petrol vouchers, food and shelter. The stadium was later closed down because of health concerns. We found one family living in the open on the side of the road near Cal's Stadium and closed up Ngā Haue Whā Marae.
My house is damaged because we have to live here I'm looking for safety in my family. That's why we're here. Yeah.
Tahu FM DJ Ron Dallas says there's growing frustration over the lack of help.
Eastside and Christchurch has always pretty much helped itself, you know, regardless. And they'll do the same here. They'll band together, they'll do what they have to do, and they'll get on with what they have to do. They'll get on with it. And it is frustrating that, you know, they haven't been given the amount of help that they have, but I know that resources are stretched.
But there is hope in the hood. 5 families are camping together in the backyard because it's safer than being inside or alone.
Everyone's pretty scared and freaked out at the moment. Yeah, we're just hung in there together. I've met neighbours I've never ever met before, and you know, we're all helping each other out, going around cleaning up houses and the stuff off the roads. And you know, the street's pretty bad. Everyone got together, pulled out a shovel each and started going for it. Everyone's been located jobs, you know. Everyone's been doing like water runs to kai, to everything really, just to keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, we've got our necessities, like we mightn't be rich, but, you know,
That was a bit of a shake.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shake, but yeah. I mean, like, we feel safe with our family around.
The constant aftershocks concern the families, but so does the thought of their community being left broken.
Yeah, we're concerned about it, but coming from Aranui, you just sort of like a lot of people, oh, it's a bad area. If anything, a lot of people judge us just because it's Aranui, and I mean, at the end of the day, man, we're just normal people and we're just living, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
Although the east side's struggling, there's still enough community spirit to help heal its damaged soul.
Man, we got food, we got our shelter, and we got our family, so that's all we need.